My video for September the 8th, 2018 is video number 2840, and it's entitled Mind Control, the Phenomena of Weird Thoughts. As I tried to fall asleep last night, many thoughts went through my mind. Some would have made good topics for my videos, but I did not write anything down. Upon awakening this morning, which happened first a bit past midnight, those thoughts had disappeared, leaving me unsure what to pursue for this video when I got out of bed. A comment on my A.P.T video was all I needed to trigger a new topic as I came to the computer. It was suggested that I may be a targeted individual, a phenomena some say is related to the MKUltra mind control program. Or MKUltra program, I didn't say mind control in the blurb. Yes, that was a mind control operation run by the cabal. Jim Morrison of The Doors and many other celebrities are said to have been part of that program. Of course, I spend a lot of time in meditation, quieting the mind as much as possible and simply observing the thoughts that run through my mind. While many thoughts are inspirational, providing topics for my videos, others can be quite disturbing. The process even continues when I sleep. Thoughts become dreams. Have you ever wondered where your thoughts and dreams come from, as I have? Think about it. Do we have control of our own minds, or are we simply programmed by the matrix in which we live? Yes, this topic raises a lot of introspection, and I am wondering what is true. And I have been wondering, especially since they stole my home, as I've said in many other videos. I've been exploring the things I've taken for granted most of my life as being the truth, even ideas about God and about creation and about our existence. Now, it's interesting that I live in Melbourne, Florida, which is the birthplace of Jim Morrison, who died at age 27 in unusual circumstances. He was the lead singer of The Doors, a music group that was quite popular for a period of time. And his father was an admiral in the U.S. Navy, and the youngest person at that time ever to become admiral at 47. He became an admiral, which apparently was quite young for people to be promoted to that rank in the military. In any case, this video is not about Jim Morrison or The Doors or the Rear Admiral or MKUltra, but it is about the concept that someone other than ourselves can control our thoughts and dreams. If you are like I am, your mind doesn't shut up. And I don't watch television, and I very rarely listen to the radio. I do listen to music. I do have CDs, and I do play videos on the computer with music of various performers and stuff like that. That's the entertainment that I get. And of course, tonight I'm going to go hear my son play, and he's a very good musician and plays the drums and the bass guitar and a lot of other percussion type instruments as well that are part of his drum kit. But in any case, folks, what is the truth about mind control? What is the truth about our life? Do we really have any say in what we think? I mean, I was raised as a fundamentalist Christian. Now, I rejected some of the rigidity of that even as a teenager. And throughout my life, I've explored many other possibilities. And one of the possibilities that I have to look at is how much of what I was told when I was in my so-called formative years as a little boy, how much of that influenced the rest of my life. I would say that it was influenced quite a bit. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call my parental upbringing, my own upbringing by my parents, I would consider that to be mind control. Yet, I have to acknowledge the possibility that human culture is a mind control operation done by those that have a particular agenda in mind. That can be a very scary thought when you realize that the people that rise to the top of the pyramid of power, as it were, are not decent human beings. They are not good people. I mean, I have suggested and still think that they are what we would call demons or fallen angels. And they have programmed humanity to be less than what we are capable of being. I believe that that's true. Do I know it? No, I don't know it, but I have strong intuition that tells me that there is more. I've always felt, really all my life, I have felt that there's more than what I've been told. That's why I've been an explorer. That's why I've studied other religions and tried to keep an open mind. Now, since my home was stolen, I limit more what can bombard my mind, especially those that decide they want to attack me. And I've been attacked by several people, and I have quite a good list of people that I've blocked on Facebook and or YouTube. I don't know that you can block people on Facebook, but you can on YouTube. And I have tried to stay focused as much as possible on my mission of bringing the kingdom of heaven to earth. Now, I don't believe that that's a mind control thing. I think that is to escape and get out of the bondage of being controlled by external demonic realities. And some people say, no, it's all one, it's all one, it's all one. Well, I've taught that myself. I no longer believe it. There are definitely two extremes that seem to be pulling in opposite directions, and humanity is caught in the middle. And some have wholeheartedly, it seems, embraced what I would consider the dark side, while others, like myself, have tried our best to embrace what we consider the light side, or the truth, or the love quotient. We have tried to live up to a higher standard than the low standard of just accepting what our so-called leaders have told us. I like open discussion. I like the freedom to explore ideas, to ask the question, what if? What if I'm wrong? What if this other person who has a different viewpoint than me has something to contribute to my overall sense of well-being and to my overall knowledge of what life is about? I do believe it must have a purpose. If it doesn't have a purpose, then what's the use? Then suicide would be the only logical step to take. But I don't preach suicide. I don't want to kill myself, and I don't encourage anyone else to kill themselves either, because what does that accomplish? Well, I don't know. I really don't know for sure. I would think that we would just come back and continue the cycle at some point where we left off, exploring and asking the questions that seem unanswerable. What do you think, folks? I'd like to hear some comments and see some comments about the thoughts of other people regarding what I've said in this video. Thank you for listening, and namaste.